It's time for NBA action. Coming to you. Like we know these teams among the best defensive squads in the NBA. And this figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup.
So with Rhodes on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Luka Doncic out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 2 spot. Miller, the pass tonight, driving the lane. Doncic with the block. It's Caldwell-Pope with the drive, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And sweet drive there. KCP, a smooth operator with terrific straight-line speed.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. We talked about the strategy for taking on a guy like Luka Doncic. He told me that the thing is Luka steals all the attention out there, which allows his teammates to find open looks, so we're not going to let him distract us on defense. So it sounds like they'll be focusing on defending against Luka and company, not just Luka. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Bridges shot. Good.
Boy, that's solid work on the interior. I love how assertive Miles Bridges is on the offensive end.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And Brooklyn has possession. Following the bucket by the Bucks. Miller, no luck.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Fires from the line. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Out tonight. No one near him. That's good on the jump shot.
You love to see the unselfishness of Miles Bridges. Just another guy has a better shot. He's ready to move that basketball.
And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And, Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader. But he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Down low. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I love seeing Giannis use that athleticism. Fantastic there with the finish.
Here's Knight. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Miller outside. Here's Bridges. Caldwell-Pope with some nice D.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Count that one.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
And taking a look now at the stats for Johnson. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. Putting up about 22 points per, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
But certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 17-6 run. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Here is Knight after the basket by Milwaukee.
Well, you think about this guy as a 3-and-D guy, but Oubre showing why he earned that label. How about that effort on the defensive end?
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, following the bucket by the Bucks.
Well, if the defense gives them that shot next time, they could get burned.
Oh,
yeah.
Goodness. I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Timeout, timeout.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for night. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Luka Doncic.
His effective field goal percentage, a favorite stat of the analytics crowd, has been on the way down over his past 10 games. His game isn't as well-rounded as it needs to be.
Bucks on defense. Thomas kicks to Bridges. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
There's the lob to Durant. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, we know Cam Thomas can score, but nice facilitating right there. Set up the open man.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
From 13, it's deflected.
And love the defensive activity from KCP. Selling out there for the block.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Here's Oubre. Thomas grabs the rebound.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Shot's good by Durant. Durant's got 6.
Well, boy, Miles Bridges showing you that he's not just a scorer. How about that pass and setup?
And the jam by Oubre.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Nets. 19-point game.
Yeah, in this game, they'll want to approach things a little differently, I think. Got blown out last time due to being a little too aggressive on the defensive side.
There's a balance between that aggression and overdoing it. You can't reach in. These are things officials are looking to call.
Here's Thomas following the bucket by the Bucks. Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy. Crazy athleticism. Watch out for Giannis.
Brooklyn's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Here's Thomas. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 7 rebounds in the game. And the dunk by Doncic.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. 12 points for him.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Bridges outside. Sinks the triple.
Miles Bridges getting more and more audacious from the three-point line. We see you, sir.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Oubre dishes to Doncic. There's the triple. Rebound, Brooklyn. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
And the shot is good. Oubre's got 6.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Bridges a screen on Oubre. Kuzma outside. Miller with a wide open look. And the Nets, another 3.
Well, Brandon Miller working without the basketball, but as soon as it finds his hands, boy, he is shot ready.
Johnson gets the bucket.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Kuzma outside. And it's Luka with the rebound.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. Doris, does he even have a ceiling?
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been all-NBA consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin.
Yep, that one goes. He's got 8.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Thomas. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
And that one drops.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The net shooting looking a little out of sorts early. 37%. Bridges, no one around him. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the dunk by Doncic.
Yeah, and what's unique about Doncic, even though he's a rookie, he forces you to play at his tempo. He's been doing that all night.
Here's Thomas. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. Bridges outside. Miller outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. Miller's got 6.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
The Nets on offense. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Bridges outside. No good on the triple.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Doncic with the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's Milwaukee, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We come back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
They've got Thomas, Aldwin out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Carlson in at the point guard. So that's the Nets 5. Here's Carlson. Bridges outside. From outside, off the mark. Bridges has gone 2 for 7 from the field. And there's Jackson on the assist by Adams.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Net shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Bridges outside. Shoots over Doncic, and they're able to recover. Doncic with the steal. To the inside. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Baldwin. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
I'll tell you, the footwork of Luka on his drives is really something to behold.
The Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Bulls. Inside, here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Adams, and it's good for 2. Adams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Carlson. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. The 3 for Doncic. Thomas grabs the rebound. Doncic outside. Beyond the arc. Hits the 3-point bomb. Doncic has got 22 points.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
Bridges shot. Good.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Kessler with the bucket.
Well, Walker Kessler owns that part of the floor, going through defenders for the finish.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Unloads from 13. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Carlson. Nothing on the board. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The offensive rebound.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Teams changing it up here. You know, Doris, when you compare the NBA to other major sports, it seems coaches just don't get as much credit for their strategy and their scheming and game plans.
Hey, Kevin, I think it's a misconception not only about the coaches, but about the NBA specifically, that it's not as complex as other sports. There's so much depth to this game. It is in a constant state of evolution. Once you think you've got the NBA down, I'm promising you it's going to evolve to another direction. This misconception is flat wrong.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make-all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.